everyone, this is your Bob Ram. In this video, I am going to talk about features of Java language. Do you know what are the features of Java language? Let us talk in detail information about this. So, without wasting any time, let us enter into the video. So the first one is called as simple. Simple, small and familiar. So this is the first feature of Java language. Why Java language is the simple? So that means if you want to write a program in Java language, you can easy to write and you can easy to understand. So that is the sense of the simple. Okay. So simple means easy to write and easy to learn of Java programming. And the next one is called as small. Java language is the small programming language. That means why we can call it as small? Basically, Java language is made up of APIs. That means application program interfaces. Like college. College contains classrooms. College contains faculties. College contains library. College contains books. College contains labs. Similarly, APIs. So these APIs are nothing but application program interfaces. These interfaces is built-in packages, interfaces, classes, methods. These are useful for you to develop a program. Okay, so application program interface is built-in classes, built-in interfaces, built-in methods and various packages. With the help of these all, we can develop the programs. Okay, for example, you want to cook something, there are number of tools are needed. So similarly, you have to observe that there are set of APIs. With the help of these APIs, we can easily develop the Java programs. Okay, so basically if you take C program, the C program occupies 2000 lines code. But if you take the same program code in the Java language, we can reduce that program code as a 200 because of APIs. So that is the reason we can say that Java is small programming language, right? So simple, small and familiar. So what is the meaning of familiarity? Already we know that C program, we know that C++ program. With the help of C and C++, we can write programs. So we can easily adopt it to the Java language. So some features of the C language, some features of the C++ language, plus some more additional features in the Java language. For example, you are driving like Swift car and after that you are going for the TV car, Ford EcoSport, and after some time you want to drive like Endeavour or Toyota Fortuner. So you know the driving, you know how to manage. So if you go for the heavy vehicle, you can easily drive. That is nothing but familiarity, right? So similarly, you know the C and you know the C++, you can learn Java very easily. Okay, it is completely based on the C++ and C syntaxes. Okay, so with the help of C language, with the help of C++ language, the same format is repeated in the Java language, but all kind of things are neglected. Means no pointers, easy to write the program code because pointers are very difficult for us. As a programmer, it is very difficult. As a learner, it is very difficult. So finally, Java is small, simple and familiar. Okay, easy to write. That is nothing but simple. Because of APIs, it is a small, and because of C and C++, it is very familiar for you. Okay, so I hope you understand this feature, right? So let us enter into the feature number 2. Java is object-oriented programming language. Okay, so the feature is object-oriented approach, right? One word. Java is true and pure object-oriented programming language. Oops. Okay, so that means what is the meaning of true? You can observe that Java program or Java project. So you want to write anything in the Java, any program code in the Java, everything is inside of the class. Okay, so let us discuss in further classes what is a class, what is the object and everything. So let us discuss everything later. Okay, but whatever things you want to write, that should be inside of the class. So that is the reason we can call it as it is a true programming language, true object oriented programming language. And the second point is Java is pure object oriented language. What is the meaning of pure? Pure in the sense it supports all the features like classes and objects, encapsulation, abstraction, inheritance, polymorphism, dynamic binding, message communication, all the features of OOPS, this language is supported. There are few languages are there like VB and VC++. These programming languages are object based programming languages. That means classes supported, encapsulation supported, data abstraction supported, but the remaining features are not supported. But Java is pure, means all the features of OOPS easily supported by Java language, right? Okay, so object oriented approach means easy to understand the program, easy to write the program. So that is the reason OOPS is introduced in the Java language. So Java is true and pure object oriented language. True means each and everything inside of the class. Okay, and pure means all concepts are supported in the Java language. Let us take one example like Amazon service. Amazon services are very true oriented service. That means what, for assume that the product name is like some X. So the price of the product name is some 100 rupees. So this is the common for each and every person overall India, right? So once you give the order, so the people are giving the same product to the particular customers. So if any problem is occurs, so they are taking maybe refund or reorder. Okay, so this kind of service means the price is considered true price. Okay, and the providing the pure service for the each and every customer. So that is the reason Amazon is the popular today. Okay, similarly object Java is true as well as pure object oriented programming language. So true means to write anything that must be inside of the class and it is accessed by the object. And pure means it supports each and every concept of OOPS. Okay, so the concepts we will discuss later stages, right? So let us enter to the feature number 3, that is comes under distributed. Java is distributed programming language. Okay, what is the meaning of distribution? So giving the product to the different people is nothing but distributing. Similarly, Java application or Java program is distributed programming language. So that means it supports for the networks and it supports for the TCP/IP protocols and it supports for the UDP protocols. Like that, our program, that means our Java program is supported for the networks as well as the protocols. It is very useful our real life and it is useful for the software side, right? Feature number 4, robust. So robust feature. So what is the meaning of the robust feature? So robust means strong and reliable. So how it will be strong? So Java strongly supports exception handling and there is a strong garbage collector. Take one example like how Java is robust. You are giving the order for the water 500 liters or 1000 liters. So they filled 1000 liters in the tanker, but while coming to your home it may be 950 liters, it may be 920 liters. So that is there is some kind of leakage issues inside of the tanker. The same process happened in the C programming language. There is no proper memory organization for the C programming language. Okay, but this problem is not occurs in the Java language because it has exception handling concept. Okay, and there is a garbage collector. So there is no kind of memory leakages. You are giving order like milk. Okay, 20 liters of the milk. Okay, the tanker, you are giving the order for the 200 liters of the milk for the function. Okay, assume that there is a tanker, there is a no leakage. Okay, so whatever ordered you are giving, the same quantity are expected because there is some kind of protection, right? Similarly, Java is also contain the same kind of protection in the program, right? So that is the reason we can say that Java is very strong programming language, right? I hope you understand why Java is a strong, because of exception handling mechanism as well as garbage collector, good kind of garbage collector. Okay, so for kind of memory leakages, and Java is a reliable programming language. That means if you execute Java program first time, same output, 100 times, same output, one device, same output, and if you go for the 100 device, same output. Okay, so that means whenever you execute your Java program, it gives the same output for the first time, 1000 times, 10,000 times. So that is a concept of execution of Java program. Okay, so due to these reasons, we can say that Java is robust programming language. Okay. Portable. Java is portable programming language. What is the meaning of portable? Portable means easy to move. Our mobile phone, we can move from one place to other place very easily. Similarly, our Java program is also, we can shift from one device to other device, one operating system to other operating system without changing any program code. Okay, because of bytecode. Okay, so our Java program can move from one device to other device without changing of the program code. So that is the reason we can call it as portable. Portable means easy to move. The next feature is like security. Java is very good security programming language. That means it has sandboxes, it has firewalls, and these things gives the good protection of Java program. So you can observe that applets are very strong programs. Okay, you can do anything in the applet, no one can attack for the applet. So that kind of security. So many kind of apps which is related to Apple, which is related to some kind of Android applications, which is related to Norton antiviruses, everything is completely based on this kind of feature like security. Okay, so Java gives the good kind of security. There are some layers in the JVM. Okay, these layers are stopping virus. And if, for example, there is a virus, okay, this virus is attacking to this program, so there is a layer. This layer stops virus and it will be thrown away from the program. Okay, so this kind of features inbuilt available in the JVM. So JVM stands for Java Virtual Machine. Okay, so we'll talk in detail information about the JVM in the further videos, right? Okay, so Java is very securable programming language because of it maintaining a lot of security techniques like sandbox techniques, firewall techniques, and these techniques are helpful for us to protecting from the virus. Next feature comes under platform independent programming language or system independent language. We can also call it as architecture neutral. So Java is very useful programming language because this feature. That means Java program can execute your mobile, Java program can be execute your smart TV, Java program can execute your AC, and Java program you are executed in washing machine. In the similar manner, our program means our Java program can execute Windows operating system, Android operating system, Unix operating system, Mac operating system. These all operating systems can be supported by Java. Okay, so once you write the program, run anywhere. Okay, write once, run anywhere in any type of operating systems, right? So this is very important feature. Next one, multi-threaded. Java is multi-threaded programming language. Okay, so what is the meaning of thread? A program executes under runtime. That is comes under thread. Okay, for example, you are playing a game like Temple Run. Okay, so the object is moving during the running time. When your finger is moving on the objective, then objective will take the some action. So that is nothing but thread. Similarly, while playing a game, there are lot of coins you are collecting, you are doing the jumping, and you are escape from the enemies. So these all activities are done at a time. That is nothing but number of threads executed at a time. So this kind of concept we can call it as multi-threaded language. A thread is lightweight process which executes under executed time or running time. All multiple threads executed at a time, we can call it as multi-threading, right? Java is high performance programming language. Means in JVM there is a one kind of component. The component is called as JIT. That is nothing but just in time. So with the help of this component, Java executes very faster. So before compilation, Java is very slow. Once .class file is generated, Java is very faster because of JIT. Okay, so like it is a booster. So once give the fast accelerator, the bike goes very faster. Once you press the accelerator in the car moves very faster. So similarly, JIT is the accelerator of Java program. It gives the high performance while developing the projects or while developing the programs, right? So Java is high performance programming language. Java is interpreted language. Compilation and interpretation. There are two stages of Java programming. Compilation means what? Whatever program code we are writing, that is called source code. This source code is converted into intermediate code, that is nothing but .class file. Okay, so this is the process of compilation. Once compilation will be completed, then this .class file can be shifted to the different kind of systems. So here the key point is .class file. So this .class file, who will execute? This .class file will be executed by the JVM, operating system JVM. Okay, so then we can say that it is a system independent. So we can say that this .class file interpreted by JVM. So Java is interpreted language. That means Java program can be executed like two stages, like compilation and other one is called as interpretation, right? Dynamic. Java programs are dynamic programs. That means there are two programs, static programs, dynamic programs. Static means constant result. The result is not changed. Based on inputs, it gives the constant result. Dynamic program means we can interact. Okay, whenever click something, based on your click, the objective gives the some action. This is called as dynamic. Okay, static means fixed. Dynamic means we can change. So C programs and C++ programs are static programs, but Java programs, because of applets, we can create buttons, we can create the images, we can do some animations. Okay, so Java is called dynamic programming language. So all Java features we can also call as buzzwords. Okay, so I hope you understand what are the features of the Java and why we had to learn these features. Because of these features, Java is more powerful programming language. Okay, because of these features, Java is popular programming language. That is the reason still most of the people, most of the developers are using Java language. If you take top 5 languages in the world, top 5 programming languages in the world, Java is the one of the programming language. Maybe position number 2 or position number 3, based on usage it will be changes, but ultimately it is in top 5 position. Most of the devices, most of the browsers, most of the embedded systems and most of the things is completely based on the Java language. So that is the reason you had to learn the Java language. I hope you understand what are the features of Java language. If you like this video, hit like button. If you have any questions or suggestions or anything you want to discuss, please comment in the comment box. Okay, and share to your friends. For more videos, please subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Bye guys.